Hello, everybody. Hope all is well. Good afternoon to you. Now, I want to say something to the graduates. Parents, listen up. I know your students are ready for the big world, ready for college, getting ready for college. And parents, I'm speaking to you too. Those that are not going to college, yeah, listen up. You need to hear this. We don't want your young person not doing anything, even if they don't want to get a 9 to 5. Studies have shown that a lot of young people don't agree with the amount of money that they're getting paid on a job. They need to do something that's going to interest them. It's not like it was when we were going coming up. We didn't have many options. These young people have more than enough options. Let's talk about entrepreneurship because you know I'm big on that. Now, they may be going to college. Listen up. I'm not saying they don't need to go to college. If they are headed to college, they need to know this too as well because they, along with their studies or even outside of their studies, there may be some things that they can do before they get to college and they can have some extra money. And then also, maybe when they go to college, maybe they can have a team and hire a team to do the things that they would have been doing while they are still in school learning. So listen up. Do not pass this by. Do not just overlook this situation or this opportunity that I'm going to share with you with your young people. Don't let them spend their whole summer just fooling around and relaxing and doing whatever. There's opportunity out here for them to make money, to be an entrepreneur. Okay, if they're not going to college, that's even better for them. Okay, because they can start a business and maybe the college, those that are going to college can possibly work for them one day. Okay, so let's be real here. This is going to be a conversation that you may not like. Some things I may say, I'm gonna warn you now that you may say, "Hey, Sandy, you're a little hard on me." Be a strategist, Sandy, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little tough on you on this one because every student that is college potential, has a college potential, or maybe potential to go to college, they may not be going. So don't feel down. Parents, I think it's more you want your child to go to school than they possibly sometimes may really want to. Yeah, I said it. Because a lot of you want to project things on your children that they don't even want. I hear so many stories of people saying, I went to school because that's what we did. That's what we did as a family. That's what happened from generation to generation, and they may want to do something entrepreneur and you don't understand it because you've been conditioned all your life to work a 9 to 5. Well, the young people may want to go to college and do something entrepreneur at the same time. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay, so let me get in here and give you some examples. This is probably going to be a two-part because I want to kind of lay out some things and I don't want this to be the videos to be too long. So I'm going to speak on some information, give you some stats, and we're going to talk about the beauty of all of this is what I'm going to speak of. The first opportunity or the first job, or I would say the first entrepreneur endeavor that someone can choose from can do if they're before they go to college, or this is for somebody this entrepreneurship altogether. Okay, this don't have to be before you go to college. This can be someone that is not going to college, or maybe someone is going to a technical school. Whatever the case may be, just listen up. Okay, be open-minded. Okay, not closed-minded here. Be open-minded because I know a lot of y'all get a little tense and a little personal when your children or they're not doing what you want them to do for as their career, for as their life, because you want to show off and let everybody know that my child is doing this and my child is doing that. Maybe your child don't want to do what you want them to do, okay? But anyway, let them be the best they can be and let them do it because they want to. Because if they enjoy it and if they're doing it because of you, you're gonna waste money. Your baby are gonna have student debt, student loan debt, and then guess what? Everybody gonna be miserable in the long run. So we're not talking about this short term thinking, this short term stuff. Especially our African American children, have not seen entrepreneurship in their lives. So I'm talking to all kids, but especially you entrepreneurs that are in the African American community. You haven't seen it, you don't know it. So you need to understand that there's a whole different world waiting for you, whole world of opportunity out here for you because you didn't see it because your parents didn't own a business and you don't understand how this thing works. So listen up. first thing I want to talk about is going to be possibly a tutoring service that you can make between $10,000 to $30,000 a year. Now, this is what you need. Okay. The reason why I say this thing, take your student just coming out of school, and especially those that got all of these nice degrees and the awards. I'm sorry, the awards and the scholarships and all these things. This can be a great thing for them to do during the summer if they just instead of back kicking back, relaxing, whatever the case may be. And even while they're in school, this can be something in college. This can be a little part-time job instead of letting them go and getting a part-time job, because a lot of you want your kids to work even when they're in school. And let's say that for those that are not going to college, this can be even better for you. Your income or your profit can be probably expanded more than $10,000 to $30,000 a year if you're going to be just focus on this totally and not having to go to school. But let's talk about if you are going to college. You can you some of you had a good strong subject that you were great in, right? So just think about all of those students that you've left behind, young people. You've left all of those. I mean, there's some in the 10th grade, there's some in the 11th grade, there's some in upcoming seniors, there's some in the ninth grade, middle school. You have something. Take the skill set, take what you've learned, and maybe how you were taught a certain subject, whatever the case may be, and get out here and help the next person. And then you can get paid at the same time. Okay. Maybe you can go to a bookstore. Maybe you can meet them at the library. Maybe you can meet them on campus at your school, wherever you're going, but find out how you can market this. Yeah, there's ways that you can market this. I'm going to get deeper into this, if you want, this is something that I can help you with, but if I'm going to get deeper into this as we talk about it in the next video, possibly, but I want to give you the foundation part of it now. Okay. Now, you are to create your business plan. It can be a short business plan, just outlining what your pricing is going to be, what's your marketing strategy going to be, what is going to be the outline services you're going to offer. You can even go find out from the schools what students will possibly need some tutoring. Every school in America want their students to do great in school. Did you hear what I just said? Every school in America will want their children or their students to do great because it makes their school look good. And then the more students are passing in their school, the better it is. That's just how it goes. So you have an opportunity to be great even after you graduate, and you have an opportunity to be great to help someone else. Okay, hey, why the school wouldn't recommend you to help some of their students to do better? It'll help the teachers as well, and it'll help, listen, even the educators. They want their students to have higher grades. Okay, it looks good for them too as well. So this is a win-win situation right here for you. Just give it some thought. Tutoring services, this is what we're talking about for the first one. Okay, all right, now you want to possibly, do any of you know the guy that did Khan Academy? Do you know him? Well, listen, let me tell you his story. His story happened where he was helping his cousin. He was just tutoring his cousin, and I think he made some videos to help his cousin, and then I think he started putting them on YouTube. Well, then he started getting traction. Everybody started listening to his videos. Everybody started watching him, and he was helping them with all. I think he started off with algebra or math or something, and then he started broadening it and doing all kind of subjects. So start your YouTube channel, get out there, help, whatever subject that you feel like you were strong in. Basically do it step by step, that you getting yourself out there. And then also make sure that you can put those are the services that you offer. And then you can you don't even have to meet the people. You can do video. You have StreamYard, you have Zoom, you have all these platforms now that you can get on and teach and tutor. You need my help, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so basically that's what I'm saying about that. Now, all of this can be so much fun. Listen, a lot of people don't want to take the time to do this. I'm telling you, tutoring services will, help you. So that way you can have a little extra money and you get a little cash while you're in college. Parents, listen up. I'm telling you, this is a good thing for your students. Maybe they don't want to get out and go into a job or, go out long, maybe they're away from home. They have to get, if they don't have their own car, they have to get in, maybe travel. And sometimes it's dangerous when young folks go to school. So there's all kind of ways to just help your young people to be successful and to do better and to do good while they're in school. And then have them make some extra cash. How about that? Okay. Now, one of the other things that excuse me, I want to talk about is your e-commerce store. Okay, now you can make up to $5,000 or $50,000 a year. Now you can do drop shipping. There's a few things you can do. You can do Etsy, eBay, shop. Drop shipping. Get your platform. Find your platform on Etsy, eBay, Shopify, whatever. And you can do what you call it, print on demand or whatever, however you want to describe and establish your store. That's a way. And a lot of you young people, young people love purchasing. They love to shop. They don't necessarily have to go to the mall. Most people like to order now. You younger generation, you guys love that. There's different clothes. There's the vintage clothing. There's electronics coming up to the holidays. There's handcraft things. All of this coming up to the holidays. You can be sitting real pretty. Okay, if you go ahead and think about this and start now outside of your school. I'm not saying that you have to run it like you're running a freaking enterprise, okay? But you can do some things, niche down and do it, okay? Make it happen. And then also, y'all know how to use technology real good. Get out there, set your stuff up, make it happen, okay? Need my help? I'm here, all right, to set up your legitimate. And oh, by the way, I have a free legitimate business, how to set up your business, how to do it strictly set it up legit. And then also, who knows how this can grow? You may be able to uh, I, I'm pausing because I get so excited when I want to talk about the the expansion of what you can do with the business, especially if you dealing, making get contracts with other businesses, B2B. So that is something that I can consult you on at another date, but I'm just excited about just all the opportunities that you can have. You really don't have to overwhelm yourself if you're in college, but just think about it either way. If you are going to school and you want to get a physical, job or whatever, this is something that you can do. You can do your some people will call it side hustle, but this is what I want you to be start up getting you an income outside, and then also you can be able to expand and get there quicker and faster. And then by the time you graduate, you have a little money to be able to kind of maybe do some things and be secure a little while, a little bit better than you won't have to get in all that student loan debt. Okay. Alrighty. And then also with the e-commerce store, determine how you can manage your inventory if you're going to have it. And if you are not going to college, this can be something that you probably can make 2 and 3 times more than someone that's going to school, because you will have a little bit more time, and then the college students will have to study a little bit. But it's doable, it's achievable. You just have to be creative about it. That's all. Now, I want to say no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you about something else, but I don't think so. Now, freelancing digital services like graphic design, social media management, things like that. You can make up to $10,000 to $40,000 annually with this particular model. Okay, now this is the last one we're gonna talk about today. Building your portfolio and showing your skills and showing what you do. Y'all know how to use this technology really well. You understand some things, just get in there and learn the metrics, learn how you can use it from a marketing standpoint. And you can join places like Upwork, Fiverr, put your information out there and let people know that you know how to do this. Do graphic design and social media management or whatever. Some things, writing. There's even some over there. They do all kind of things. So there's some things that you can do. You can just put your information there. You can take the job or you don't take the job, but you may even be able to put tutoring on there. I mentioned that earlier. You may be able to put tutors somewhere on these platforms, and that way it can help you to expand yourself and let people know that you you have a service to offer, okay? But you can pick and choose what projects you take. So that way you can have yourself balanced. So it's no different than you were getting out there working a 9 to 5. I mean, I'm sorry, not a 9 to 5, a part-time job while you're in school. There's no difference. It's just that you decided to take it upon yourself and work for yourself. That's all. That's the difference. There's nothing else. So either way, there's nothing wrong with you being an entrepreneur while you're in school. Okay? You're just working for you. Okay. Or your parents, or parents, just your child is working for them. Okay. Alrighty. So also making sure that you knowing how you're going to price your product. This is with anything that I'm going to speak of and talk to you about. Building your reputation, learning out there what don't lowball yourself. You charge what you feel like your services is worth. You don't have to shortchange yourself just because you're fresh out of high school or because you're a new student. I know a lot of people that I don't encourage this, but a lot of them, they do so good in entrepreneurship till they just put college on the back burner, or they just go out and say, I don't think I need this degree now. I'm doing this entrepreneurship endeavor. I don't recommend that. Like I said, I feel like if it's something that you want to do, you go to college and get your degree. Hey, bravo, bravo. I'm so happy for you. And I hope that you do that. Okay. Now, and then you also just continue to hone and improve your skills through taking other classes and learning what you need to do and just staying update on the industry. And you guys, y'all know how to do a lot of maneuvering. You know where to go and you know what to do. You know where to find things. You know what's trending. You know how to find trends, and then you get out there and you make them happen. Okay. Now, that's going to be all of the ones I want to talk about. Those were 3 that I want to discuss with you today. So I'll talk in the next video. I'll give you some more examples and some more information. And remember, I told you, parents, stop making these children, or stop telling these children what to do with their lives. Okay. All right. Let them do what they are. They are gifted to do, and they want to do, and they can, and yes, you can make you something that's going to make you a lucrative income, because you can start a business with pretty much anything. But here again, don't get so caught up in you want your child to outdo, or you in competition with somebody else's child, and you want to see how far you want to be able to tell the person one day, or other people one day, yeah, my child has a PhD, or my child has a master's, or my child is doing this, and my child is doing that, and your child is miserable, almost on the brink of being unaliving themselves. Okay, it's serious out here. Mental health is a serious situation, so we want to make sure that your young people out there are doing what thus said God, the Lord, and what they are here to do, put here to do, not what you want them to do, because your ego is in the way, because you want them to be so much more than the next child. I said it, because some of you kill me. Oh, didn't mean to say that, but some of you get on my nerve with that. Okay, just strike that. All right, thanks so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for being here, and appreciate you. See you in the next video. It'll be a part 2 to this one. Okay, hope that this will spark some ideas and you understand where I'm coming from with this. Okay, teach your children how to be entrepreneurs, and also it will give them and enhance and give them a strength muscle of being disciplined and being self-starters and being self-motivators and being much powerful and having esteem for themselves, not the esteem that somebody else wants them to have. Okay, all righty, peace out. See y'all on the next video. It's real.